Thank you very much. All right, so we are moving on. And guess who's in studio this morning? His Excellency, Sergeant Ancil Forde.
Pleasant morning, Marlan.
Mr. Forde, thank you very much for coming this morning.
Pleasant morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning, how are you this morning?
I good, but I'm the person who is wearing blue this morning. You know?
Yeah, apparently you want to join the police service. Blue.
Just don't come up in my face and play all your put-in phone, you know. All right. Go ahead, Mr. Forde. What do you have for us this morning?
Yes, so Marlan, we continue with our discussion, safety.
Right.
And in particular, the police services festive shield public advisory.
Right.
Where the focus has been placed particularly on alcohol consumption. And I want to bridge that to say alcohol/drug consumption.
Yes.
Yes? All right. So, whilst it is we recognize that at carnival time or associated with carnival is the practice or the tradition of consuming alcoholic beverages. Yes? Yeah. But we want to speak to members of the public in relation to the effects of it, all right? And sort of encourage persons to be very moderate in their consumption. Yes, so some of the effects of the issue of alcohol consumption, you have alcohol poisoning, right?
Right.
And this is where the body cannot really process the amount of alcohol that person would have consumed, right? And some of the physical effects of that, it is visible to the onlookers, right? From the person probably fainting, having difficulty breathing, all right, impairment of their motor skills, right? These things sometimes they lead to serious injury and can even cause death of another, right, or a person. So for persons to, let us say, be a bit more responsible, a bit more reserved, they must understand the effect that alcohol potentially has, right, on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Forde, this is a carnival of woman and rum, you know.
I like where you're going there, Marlan, because I want to say at the heart of this, right, is woman. Right? When I say woman, not because they are the ones or the out of the two sexes, not that they are the ones more inclined to consume alcohol. No, they are not the majority. But then you have quite a number of them, and sometimes you see them after they consume alcohol. They cannot really take good care of themselves. Yeah, I would have seen it time and time again, and we want to speak specifically to our women folk, right? Whilst it is that you would be socializing and you may be among friends, and you know we have this practice, Marlan, of we shutting this and we shutting that, everybody passing around, taking a shot, right? Your friend's tolerance level in relation to alcohol may not be the same as yours, right? And you may indulge, and then without you knowing it, you become intoxicated.
Yes.
Yes. I have seen both male and female at functions, and they don't know themselves.
You're telling me?
Yeah. They in a corner, on the ground, knocked out, right? But whilst I'm speaking both male and female, you know, at the heart of the issue is the women who find themselves in that particular situation. Why? Because you are more, I want to say, at risk.
Yes.
Right? Of being taken advantage of.
Yes.
Right? Be that you are sexually assaulted in particular. Right? To a less extent, that may happen to a male. Yeah? And even when you take that, you think that I am among friends. Yeah? Even your friends maybe that person or persons to take advantage of you. Yeah?
But I've seen where their friends would have abandoned them.
Well, Marlan, in the revelry, right?
Yeah.
In the revelry, they may not even realize that you're no longer with them. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you are out there unable to fend for yourself,
Yeah.
right? So the issue of consuming alcohol, we know that the environment is one where you are more disposed to risky behavior.
Yeah.
When it is you overindulge in alcohol. So we are speaking to all and sundry. Let's secure the vibes, right? We know that Carnival, the environment, the music, it is infectious. The energy, right? Now compound all of that now with the alcohol consumption.
Yeah.
Yeah? And what we want to promote is that we have a safe series of things. We have the pre-carnival activities. We want it to be safe. We have the carnival activities and then the post-carnival activities.
Right.
Yes? And we would like for it to remain as safe as can be. Now, being, or let us say having a spectacular time, Marlan, and being a spectacle is two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah? And after Carnival, you have your life to continue. Yes? And you laugh, Marlan. Yeah, you have
The
your
pictures
life
don't lie, you know, the
to
videos don't
continue,
lie.
right? And because of sometimes we overindulge,
Yes.
our behavior is modified. Yes? And we do things that we would not normally do. All right? And that is when, you become a spectacle. We become rude. We become vulgar. Yes? And after the dust settles, the impact is on us now because we are the talk of the town. Yes? And we can manage these things better. The Trinidad Carnival Police Service, we want to encourage persons. Let us be responsible throughout the carnival season, even beyond, right? And identify good persons to socialize with, right? Know who your friends are. Be responsible for yourself. Be responsible for your friends, yes? And manage the consumption of alcohol. Whilst we spoke about that impact on the individual, right? We cannot leave out the fact that the issue of handling or driving a motor vehicle, right? It also comes with the territory, right? And if it is that you are intoxicated, you ought not to go behind the wheels of a motor vehicle, right? Because your ability to control that vehicle, your ability to remain focused on the road, it has been compromised. And you are a danger to yourself and to other road users. We want persons to plan your event. Make arrangements to get to your event if you know you are going to indulge in alcohol. Similar arrangements to return home safely as opposed to you driving in an intoxicated state. Yes? Whilst, Marlan, you may partake, moderation is the key. Pacing yourself.
Yes.
Yes? You cannot outdrink your friends. Don't think that, right? There's no competition in that. Yes.
You cannot outdrink the bar. Because that's the boast, you know. I'm going to bust the bar, you know.
I would have a bit of everything because this is the last carnival. Yes? Yeah, no, it's not the last carnival. Yes? It could be the last carnival, depending on your behavior and the choices that you make. Yes? Eat properly. You know you're going to Lime, have a proper meal, something that is heavy, something that will help you to absorb that alcohol, right? Eat during the party, yes? Mix your drinks with non-alcoholic beverages in terms of you had a drink of alcohol, you had 2 drinks of alcohol, that 3rd drink could be something that is non-alcoholic, yes? It could probably be water, yeah? Avoid mixing alcohol. Some persons want to make a bomb. Yeah? They take everything that you could think about, Marlan, and they put it together.
Yeah.
Right? And that is a bomb, and they go in with it. The effect of that on you, the individual, it varies from person to person. You have to know yourself. Yes?
Yes.
At the end of it, Marlan, a lot of what transpires, I want to say during carnival activities, after carnival activities, rests a lot on us, the individuals, the people, in terms of how we behave, how we conduct ourselves. Right? So we want to simply reach out to everyone. Receive this information. Extract all of the value from it, yeah? And apply it to your goings and your comings in terms of your carnival activities.
Let me just put something on the plate here this morning.
Sure.
So I think for a lot of people who are going to attend Juve Fete, that's before the carnival.
Yes.
So usually they may arrive at the fete. Well, they would have, let's say they would have come from home, not rested properly, to go to this fete 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And then you drink, and then you have to drive home. So that's a very, very tired person who is drunk, who has to now drive home.
Yeah,
that's a recipe for disaster.
It is, man, and I'm happy that you brought it up, because we have these early morning parties.
Yes.
Yeah, it has become, I want to say, a tradition, a part of the whole carnival thing, that you're leaving home at 2 o'clock in the morning and think to go out, to go a party. Yeah. So rightfully you said you didn't sleep well. You get up and you're going outside there and you had a whale of a time. Yeah, and then sun in your face. Yes, and you're now trying to make it home. I could remember an incident, Marlan, where a driver stopped at the lights on the highway there and dropped asleep.
Yeah.
Cool. They had to call Barataria police station to tell us a driver on the highway, knockout cool. Fortunately, he slept whilst the vehicle came at a standstill.
Yeah, he's very lucky.
Very lucky, right? So we don't need to, I want to say, speak whole day about these things. I think that by and large, persons understand this. Yeah? But it comes back to that individual behavior, that responsibility, right?
They understand, but as the song says, they can't behave themselves.
Probably we need to change the lyrics.
There's only woman and rum.
We need to change the lyrics in this song.
I don't know. Behave yourself, children.
But the carnival season is upon us. It is almost, I want to say, to an end, right? It's almost an end. So we want persons to go there, have fun, but let's be responsible. Look out for each other. And if we recognize that our brother or sister, our colleague, whoever it is, if we recognize that they are intoxicated, take charge.
Yeah.
Right? Ensure that that person reaches home safely.
You all, we can take the opportunity to take some calls for Sergeant Forde. Of course, we'd like you, if you have to call, to speak about or ask questions as to what Mr. Forde is here to speak about this morning. All right? There are other topics in the public domain. The gentleman didn't come to speak about that this morning. He's speaking about moderation, all your drinking, all your car behave, and all your like too much woman and rum. Yeah, we could talk about that. All right? Mr. Forde, do you have anything else for us there that you'd like to share with us?
Definitely, Marlan. All right, so on the issue of safety, we want to speak again to members of the public in relation to how they go about, how they dress in public. Yeah. All right. So our women folk look pretty, right? Look pretty.
Pretty.
Yeah. Yes, look pretty, Marlan. But at the same time,
pretty, you know.
at the same time, dress appropriately. Yes. Don't draw unnecessary attention to yourself. Saying it, Marlan, is
That's
important.
a tall order, you know.
It's important, Marlan. Yeah.
Most of the women who are going out there for the carnival, they want to be noticed, you know, Mr. Forde.
I agree with that,
But
Marlan.
the men must leave them alone.
And that is the next point I'm going to our goodly men. Yes? As much as our women folk, they look pretty, right? We want you to respect them. Right? Look, but give them the respect.
Yeah.
Yes? Take care of them. In relation to cash, jewelry, we discourage persons from exposing a lot of jewelry or a lot of cash. You make yourselves a target, right? And although you are in an environment where there's a lot of people, there are also persons who would be looking for an opportunity, right, to rob you, to take what is yours. You can leave your jewelry at home, your cash, secure it properly. Don't expose your cash. Be discreet.
Yeah. On that issue, speak to the FUL holders, some of them who like to indulge in the alcohol and want to still be safe at the fete with their guns.
Yeah, Marlan, to our FUL holders, you being an FUL holder, you have a particular responsibility. Yeah? And whilst it is that you may decide to go to an event with your firearm, it is best that you lodge your firearm at the nearest police station or leave it at home, secured in the receptacle that you have for it. Why? Because if you know you are going outside there and you are going to indulge in alcoholic beverages, understanding the effect that alcohol has on an individual, you can expose yourself and other persons to the hazards of that firearm that you may have. Because one, you cannot manipulate it properly. All of the safety precautions you may not observe because of the influence of alcohol. And because you may be under the influence, your sense of awareness, it is impaired. Yes? And it is easy for someone else who recognizes that you have a firearm to take that firearm away from you. We need to be responsible. Yes? And I want to say, make wise choices. Ideally, do not go to the fete with your firearm. Secure it.
So
and
what you're saying, Mr. Forde, that the gun, the weapon, and alcohol, they do not mix? That's what you're telling them this morning?
Yes, they don't mix, Marlan. Yes? And to the good friend, who you may decide, I'm going to drink and I'm going to hand my firearm over to that good friend, who you know would not drink. that is an offense, you have transferred your firearm to someone else who is not a fuel holder. To secure your firearm in your vehicle and park thinking that it is safe, that is a no-no. Someone can break into your vehicle, go with your firearm, and that is against, right, the advice or the requirement of you by law to secure your firearm. Yes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I hope that members of the public, I hope that they are listening, and not just listening, but they are extracting the value from the advice, and that they are going to apply it, right, in their, I want to say, activities over the carnival season.
Speak a little bit too, because you know, at around this time, people are very, very generous, and they want to offer you drinks, they want to offer you drugs, they want to offer you a number of things. Speak a little bit about that, and that people should practice real discretion when people are offering them things to drink or maybe eat, drugs, etc.
Yes, Marlan. I want to generally discourage persons from taking drinks from persons that you don't know. Yeah? Somebody may see you and offer you a drink, and they may be well intended, but there is the opportunity for you to be given something in addition to that drink by the person putting something, right? Something that allows them to overpower you.
Yes.
Yes. So I want to say, part of planning your activity is to walk with your money, buy your own drinks. If it's an event that you can carry your own drinks, carry your own drinks, yes? And if it is that you do accept a drink from someone, ensure that that person is someone that you trust, someone that you're familiar with, somebody from within your group, yes? And reasons why, it is because we know of the of this, I want to say sometimes, practice of persons.
Yeah.
Yeah? But the only way you can safeguard yourself is by simply saying no. Full stop. No thanks. And nothing is wrong with that.
Beware of the predators out there.
There are. Yes? And we spoke in relation to... 1 minute. Sorry. Yeah, we spoke in relation to the issue of mixing drinks.
Yes.
Just to touch on that last thing. If it is that you are drinking one particular drink, ideally, stick to that one particular drink. Yeah? Because the mixing of the drinks sometimes work against you. Yeah? And persons who are on medication, in particular, you need to understand the side effects of that interaction of the medication with the alcohol, right? It can, I want to say, ultimately lead to your death.
Yes.
Yes? And there are persons who are not mixing drinks with medicine. They are mixing it with energy drinks. They are mixing it with, I want to say, drugs, as in narcotics.
Yes.
Yes? Be it ecstasy or some other drug that impairs your ability.
Yeah. Mr. Forde, I just have about a minute.
Sure. We want to discourage persons from that practice. Yes? Do not mix alcohol with any other drug or with medication. It's a dangerous thing to do. Yeah. And at the end of it, you can see yourself being seriously harmed or dying from it.
Yeah.
So as we move forward, Marlan, we have, I want to say, less than 2 weeks, or just about 2 weeks, yes, before we hit the streets. And we would have our other discussions in relation to Carnival and, you know, the need to be safe. In the interim, we implore members of the public, go out there, have fun, be disciplined, be safe.
Studio all not easy. Yeah. Mr. Forde, thank you very much for coming this morning. And hopefully, some of our viewers, all of our viewers who plan to engage in certain activities for this carnival, they would have heard your tips this morning, because these are very, very important tips that Mr. Forde would have shared with you this morning. Mr. Forde, so we'll see you right back here next week. Until then, take care. All right, everybody, we do have this for our viewers. Time for, for this update we have for you. It's a live update from San Juan. I see Mr. Forde's colleagues. They're out there at the zebra crossing, keeping an eye on everything. Yeah. Good morning to the, you all tell the traffic warden. We say, that's a traffic warden?
Yeah.
It is? Yeah. See, tell her that we said good morning to her. So that's what is happening in the Quasi this morning. Really? Mighty Trini is tuned in this morning. Mighty Trini, a very special good morning to you. It's always good to know that you are looking at us. Yeah. We tend to look at you too, you know, Mighty Trini, and say good morning to you. All right, everybody. So we are going to a very short break. We are coming back.